fiesta. Being the country's most exciting football season, teams are getting ready for the Nawetans, from intensive training on the pitch to acquiring the required football materials for the 4-month football jamboree. Well, one team that has been boosted ahead of the Nawetans is a newly formed football club in Tabokoto called Ambassador Dr. Jackson Football Club. The team received a donation of quality football materials worth over $40,000 from the Gambia's ambassador at large, Ambassador Dr. Kenneth D. Jackson. The materials, which include jerseys, football boots, and bibs, were handed over to the team at a presentation ceremony presided over by Dr. Jackson and attended by players and officials of the team. Presenting the materials to the beneficiaries, Dr. Jackson described it as a way of empowering the youths, who are the future of the country.
Well, I'm very happy about it. It's always good to be able to do things that encourage and promote the youth. The youth are the future of the country, the future of the nation, the future of the world is in the hands of young people. So we need to do the things that we can do to encourage them, especially when the activities are positive. And athletic activities are opportunities to build not only athletic ability, but to develop positive character and learn to perform well under stress and strain. So it's a wonderful opportunity, and I'm glad to be able to have the opportunity to do so.
Being a strong admirer of the Jamaica administration, Ambassador Jackson believes such investment in the youths will complement government effort and ultimately in the realization of the Gambian leaders' dream of a better world.
Fortunately, in Gambia, we have a very good example in our leader, President Jammeh. He's a young man, he's a young president, but his role, he's been in this position for a while, but he started his effort as a very young man. And he is the ultimate role model for the young people in this country and throughout Africa, really, because he came in with integrity and worked hard to correct what he saw was a correctable problem. And it has not been easy, and it's always rife with challenges. But the fact that he's been able to succeed beyond what anyone could have ever imagined is a testimony to him, and it's one of the things that encourages and should encourage young people. And anything that you do that's going to create positive promotions in this country ultimately will promote the president and his efforts, because his desire is for the best for Gambia and the people of Gambia and all peace-loving humanitarians both here and abroad.
The presentation was also attended by Gambia's ambassador to Qatar, who hailed Dr. Jackson for his generosity, urging other Gambians to emulate him for the development of football.
And this will go a long way in helping the Gambia, especially football in this country. I mean, most of the time, people tend to blame the FA and say, okay, football is dying in this country. If every Gambian does exactly what Dr. have done today, I think football in this country will go to a higher height. You know, don't sit and complain and say, okay, you know, the FA is not doing anything, or the ministry is not doing anything. What have you done as an individual to help football in this country? Yeah, the population of the Gambia is about 2 million or so. If everybody should give up the dollars to help the FA, I think it will go a long way in helping football in this country.
For the players and officials of the team, they could not have said much than thank Dr. Jackson for the donation. This could not have come at a better time, with the team playing their first qualifying round match in the ongoing Serekunda East Nawetan qualifiers. All that is now expected from the team is to deliver the results on the pitch. Mohamed S. Jallo, Grts Sports.
Well, from sports over now to this earlier mentioned announcement, the government and the people of the Gambia joined the President, Sir Professor Haji Dr. Yahya Jammeh, in presenting heartfelt congratulations to the government and people of Britain on the joyous occasion of the birth of baby boy to Prince William and his wife Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge. Gambians at home and abroad have received the news with great delight and wish the British High Commission to convey to Clarence House our profound sentiments of goodwill on this great news of the birth today of the couple's first child and the third in line to the British throne, with the event coinciding with the auspicious celebration of the 19th anniversary of the July 22nd Revolution. The government enjoins all Gambians to pray for the good health and well-being of the royal couple and the new baby. Well, before we go, a recap of our top stories. Once again, 19 and counting, the epoch-making 22nd July Revolution that ushered in developments across all spheres of human endeavor has clocked 19. Health personnel at Soma Major Health Center are gearing up for the commencement of surgical operations on pregnant women with complications and newborns at the constantly evolving health facility. Rwandan officials at camps housing refugees forced by the raging conflict in the Democratic Republic of Congo are warning of serious overcrowding. And U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry has announced the imminent resumption of direct peace talks between Israeli and Palestinians 3 years after the last round broke down over the thorny issue of settlement building in occupied territories. Well, that does it for this edition of the news. Thanks for the pleasure of your company, and stay tuned to GRTS and enjoy a range of interesting programs. From me and the rest of the news team, we wish you a very pleasant night. Bye-bye.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين. Fellow Gambians, distinguished friends, Africans, and the rest of humanity, I salute you all in Islam. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As we celebrate this day, marking the 19th anniversary of the great July 22nd revolution, I am overwhelmed with great joy and deep gratitude to the Almighty Allah for His infinite blessings upon this great country throughout the past 19 years. Thanks to Allah's guidance, blessings and protection, today we have a lot to rejoice for and celebrate the fruits of 19 years' journey through turbulent waters and stormy weather. Thanks to the Almighty Allah, the Gambian women and youth, and our gallant armed forces and security forces together with government have succeeded in building a modern, peaceful and stable country in the most volatile and crisis-ridden region of Africa. Praise be to Allah for all His infinite mercy upon and continuous protection of our great motherland. This year's celebration falls within the holy month of Ramadan, making it a special period for prayers, sacrifice, and profound reflection. It is for this reason that the celebration is low-key. This gives us a golden opportunity for much contemplation and stock-taking on the state of our moral well-being, our adherence to the teachings of Islam as prescribed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, especially in the way we conduct our lives in private, in public, and in government. In short, the way we live as individuals, communities, a nation, as well as a religious people. Therefore, in this blessed month of Ramadan, I would like you to join me in reflecting candidly upon our individual and collective